Beginner's Guide to HIIT, How to Choose the Best Moves for Your HIIT Workout. If you want to burn calories and fat, you may benefit from a HIIT routine. HIIT, or high-intensity interval training, is one of the most popular form of exercise in the fitness world right now. And it appears that it is a more effective way to burn calories than simply cardio. However, if you want to build your own HIIT routine, it is important to understand the concept behind HIIT, as well as how it can benefit you personally. This is the first step to creating your HIIT routine. So what is HIIT? HIIT is a cardio training style where you will work out intensely for a short period of time before taking a break. One of the most popular methods is repeating a series of exercises for 30 seconds before taking a quick break to breathe and let your body recover. Another popular method is doing a few different exercises for a minute before taking a short break. But this is very intense. The breaks allow you to put a high level of energy into the quick 30-second workouts, which could be why this is a more effective fat burner than normal cardio. If you want to try a HIIT routine, it is important to remember that you must put all of your energy into the brief workouts, as this will raise your heart rate and burn calories. Most people plan HIIT workouts that are 15 minutes or 30 minutes long. This is because it is an intense form of working out. So exercising for too long may leave you feeling weak and drained. It is also more effective to work out for a shorter period of time, as you will put more energy into your workout. If you only want to work out one area, such as your arms, a 15-minute HIIT routine can be created to target that one area. If you want a full body workout, it is best to work out for 30 minutes so that you can dedicate time to each part of your body. Intervals are an essential part of your HIIT routine. A 1996 study by scientist Izumi Tabata found that one of the most effective options is a 20-minute on, 10-minute off routine, as this boosted conditioning in professional athletes. However, if you are doing more intense moves, you will need more frequent breaks. A shorter option is 6 30-second workouts followed by a 4-minute rest period. These breaks are essentials as they raise your heart rate, blood and muscle lactate. There are a variety of different moves that you can choose to use. These moves will work out different parts of your body, and it is best to combine a range of lower body, upper body, core and cardio moves so that you are following a complete HIIT workout. This is a great variation on the classic plank that uses your body weight to help build muscle. It can be difficult holding this move for a long time, but you should aim to hold the position for at least 30 seconds. If you are struggling to hold the position, keep your knees on the ground. Jump squats are very difficult to do, but they are a great way to burn fat and build muscle. Aim for 30 seconds of jump squats. A burpee is a plyometric move that will raise your heart rate to burn calories. The exercise has 3 parts to it. You lower your hands to the ground. You jump your legs back into a plank. You do a push-up and then you go back to standing position. Here are 5 handy infographics that include more information about HIIT routines so that you can create the perfect personalized HIIT workout. Breaking muscle, how Tabata really works, what the research says. Cycling weekly, HIIT, the importance of rest intervals. Mark McManus. Mark is a personal trainer who specializes in coaching people on how to build muscle the scientific way. Read full profile. Spare tire. Love handles. Muffin top. Pot belly. All somewhat comical terms for belly fat. Most people don't like having that extra flab around their midsections. But we tend to just put up with it because we haven't learned how to lose belly fat. Many have tried some diet or bought a video on how to do a perfect crunch. But there is too much conflicting advice out there. Also, many people have tried and failed. So giving it another go just seems so daunting. Take heart. Because there is a truly effective strategy to lose stomach fat. But you may have to loosen up some old preconceptions. It's important to note that in this article, I will specifically talk about fat loss as opposed to overall weight loss. Fat, muscle, and water. The strategy involves both diet and exercise, nothing new there. However, it entails 2 unique ways of going about it. If you put your mind to it, it's completely possible to learn how to lose stomach fat and start working toward the body you want. The key here is to become a fat and protein burner if you want to learn how to lose stomach fat fast. Low carbohydrate nutrition is one of the most effective ways of shedding pounds of fat from the body. If you eat what most government guidelines recommend you eat, you are a carb burner. It then becomes obvious that, in order to become a fat burner, you should reduce the current primary energy source, i.e., carbohydrates. When you do this, your body takes a few days to flip a metabolic switch and become a fat burning machine. At that point, the fat you eat gets consumed first. And then you start burning away body fat as your primary source of energy. Obviously, you shouldn't consume copious amounts of fat. And you won't even need to switch to a zero-carb diet to benefit. Anything under 100 grams of carbs a day is considered low-carb, but ideally under 60 grams would produce great results. On low-fat diets, which by nature are high-carb diets, when your food calories are gone, the body will burn a mixture of both fat and muscle tissue protein. As muscle mass is metabolically active, it burns calories all day long just by being there. Losing it is a disaster for the dieter as their metabolism will continually slow down over time. This is one of the main reasons why low-fat diets very often produce temporary results. You lose weight for a while, but then it stops working as your metabolism has crashed. And you experience weight gain, all you had lost and then some. There are several ways to lower your carb intake and start losing fat by making fairly simple changes to your diet. Here are just a few ideas to try when you want to learn how to lose belly fat. If you chose a random sample of people on any given day in the US, you would find that at least half of them drink sugary drinks on any given day. 25% would be receiving about 200 calories per day from such drinks. One can of Coca-Cola contains nearly 40 grams of carbohydrates. Remember above where we said 60 was ideal? Well, drink one can of soda and you're nearly there. Cutting drinks with added sugar from your diet can do wonders to help you reduce your carb intake. Replace it with unsweetened tea or water for a hydration boost. When you order a meal at a restaurant, most of the default sides are potatoes, French fries, mashed potatoes, etc., or bread. These are both packed with carbs. A standard small order of French fries contains around 30 grams of carbs, that bumps up to around 50 for a medium order. Instead of going with the default sides, ask for vegetables. There is usually a steamed broccoli or mixed veggies option at most restaurants. Healthy eating is key if you want to reduce carbs. One serving of whole milk contains nearly 13 grams of carbs due to the presence of lactose, a type of sugar. On the contrary, a serving of unsweetened soy milk only contains about 3 grams of carbs. Try switching out the milk you use for your cereal or in your coffee. The flavor will be a bit different. So give yourself time to adjust to it. Low-carb diet works for many people, but it might not be for everyone. The key is always to see which one works for you best. And it's always a good idea to check with your doctor before making major changes to your diet. The above suggestion and explanation hopefully can provide you a new perspective and approach to get rid of your belly fat. Just give it a try and listen to your body's reaction. The most important question here is whether you should focus on cardio or interval training if you're trying to learn how to lose belly fat. Overdoing cardiovascular exercise will also put your body in a state where it breaks down lean muscle tissue catabolism. So, the question is, how do we complement our fat-burning nutritional strategy with fat-burning physical activity? It's called interval training, or, more specifically, high-intensity interval training, HIIT. The idea is to perform some sort of cardio in fits and starts, i.e., a period of lower intensity followed by a period of higher intensity. Research shows that this type of work burns more fat than steady-state cardio, typically by about 50%. In fact, one study showed a 9-fold increase in fat loss for HIIT compared to low-medium intensity cardio. Furthermore, a 2018 study discovered that HIIT was superior to moderate-intensity continuous training for improving heart rate variability. The even better news is that, when you're looking into how to lose belly fat, HIIT need only be performed for 10 to 20 minutes at a time. There are several elements of HIIT workouts, as well as several approaches to them. Here are just a couple of things to keep in mind. Tabata is a common HIIT formula, and it's great for beginners. This involves 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. You should shoot for 4 minutes, or 8 rounds. You can use this to target the part of your body you want to tone. HIIT is a great fat burner, but it's a lot for the body. So try to shoot for 2 to 3 HIIT workouts per week. If you want to exercise every day, switch it out for cardio or strength training in between. If you want to add an extra layer to your HIIT workout, feel free to add weights. You can include ankle weights if you want to increase leg strength, for example. However, don't do this at the very beginning. Give yourself a few weeks to adjust to the HIIT style of workout before adding in more. Hopefully you can see that these unique approaches to diet and nutrition will work synergistically to produce truly effective fat loss. The best way to lose stomach fat is to put your diet and nutrition to work. You'll be amazed by how quickly you're able to work toward your ideal body. Harvard Th. Chan, sugary drinks fat secret, carbs in French fries nutrition data, milk. Whole everyday health, all about soy milk, nutrition. Benefits, risks, and how it compares with other milks. Metabolism, clinical and experimental, impact of exercise intensity on body fatness and skeletal muscle metabolism. International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health, the effects of high-intensity interval training versus moderate-intensity continuous training on heart rate variability in physically inactive adults. Adaptive, how to tackle HIIT workouts as a beginner. Mark is a personal trainer who specializes in coaching people on how to build muscle the scientific way. Text source, lifehack.org.